And I guess a very simple summary of all these videos on why bother learning Latin, I would say we just need to deny two misconceptions about language learning. So, number one, we're not learning it to talk with other people with whom we're able to discourse, with whom or with what people who already exist, what kinds of mankind, mere men, human, all too human, not supermen. We don't really care about that. So we're not looking for fun conversations nor any commercial advantage. But at the same time, we're not actually, well, I'm not, maybe you are, but I'm not looking to be a museum curator or a keeper of or a preserver of great ancient texts. Don't want to preside over the tomb of these mummies. Right, so it's not about what you can preserve. It's not about, and again, I keep on making this silly analogy, but yeah, how is it not that you simply imagine yourself to have some psychological debts to ancestors that need to be repaid through preserving their literature? I don't know, by scanning their poems or whatever. What performance advantage does that actually confer to you? Sure, you could speak at a conference, write a paper in English about Latin. In that case, it is a career, so there is you could, I guess, glean a commercial advantage from that, but don't think so much as, what Elon Musk has reaped from innovation, I guess, in electric vehicles. And yeah, you could even say that Tesla is like his exoteric experiment in order to fund his esoteric, which is SpaceX, as though getting to Mars were the distant goal, and so having another company, Tesla, as a power, as an economic base, as a means to that alleged end. But it's difficult not to get distracted, I guess, by other things. Can lose sight of the North Star. But so learning Latin, no commercial advantage, and we're not, we're no longer, I no longer interested in what to say, mere scholarship. But yeah, so again, it's negative. We're looking for something anti-modern or anti-Cartesian to get out of this way of thinking that to be really means to have a location in some implicit cosmos. To be is not to be as an individual of a species, to be as a circle, as a tree, as a triangle, wheresoever in whatsoever forest that tree might be. And we could fight over whether shapes are independent of Cartesian coordinate system or whether they dissolve into it or not, whether the feature shall override and be something independent of its environment, just as art is a thing in no space. And so it's not about with whom you talk. It's not about what you preserve. So it's not about contemporaries, nor is it about ancestors. It's actually about the future. And if you waste your time thinking like this, maybe it'll be at best a posthumous birth, as Nietzsche said. yeah, who really knows? But yeah, you don't. You don't want to use. You don't want to learn Latin to be pro-Roman or pro-preservation. It's kind of a gambit. It's a kind of a intellectual risk that you take. Maybe you're wasting your life or many hours of it a day, and for very little or very much in return. So it's about what mind can we make, or if I can emphasize a mind, a future mind, how to become that mind. Obviously, it has to repeal certain modern customs, but note that those modern customs were forged in the face of limitations imposed by ancient thought. So it's not just restoration of, Caesar and Cicero and so on. Not at all. It's, I guess it's a kind of, medicine or a catalyst of a chemical reaction. I'm running out of metaphors, but